And both these teams very efficient offensively.
Well, yeah, it should be a crowd pleaser. In a game like this, stringing together a few stops can make a huge difference.
Yes. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Here's Beverly, and it's sent back by Horford. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Picked by Griffin. The pass to Rivers. The three. The three-pointer is right on target. Rivers has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they get the first bucket.
It's a nice beginning to this one for them. You always want to try to seize the moment early on in the game.
To the inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. Marcus Morris is just one of those players, Chris, that when you look at the stat sheet at the end of the night, he is bound to have ink in almost every column on there.
Well, he can rebound. He can hit the jimmies from outside, hit the tough ones inside. He has good vision for his position. Morris may never be an all-star. Doesn't do one thing great, but does everything well. He just finds a way to make plays in the game, and it shows up in his numbers.
Now here's Hayward. Another shot. Poke loose. And the Clippers have possession. It's a 3-point game. And Beverly kicks to Gallinari. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Hayward against Beverly. Puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. There's the feed to Griffin. Gallinari outside. Picked by Griffin. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
This is a shooter's dream. They are really letting the outside shot fly.
Now here's Hayward. Back to Irving. Defended by Griffin. That one off the back iron and out. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Rivers dishes to Beverly. Griffin sets the screen for Beverly. Passes to Griffin. He feeds it to Gallinari. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Total breakdown on defense there, but fortunately he missed out.
With 1 on the clock, that misses would have counted had it gone in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, leading by 3. The second quarter coming up. And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers.
Expectations are good. I tried.
Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he? I mean, it's almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and turns it into a compliment.
How could you not want to play for a guy like that? He's the ultimate players coach and the kind of guy his players would do anything for.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Oh, yeah, great communication. The guys are quick and rotating help and playing with a lot of energy.
They've got Decker. Harrell is out there with Reed. Then it's Williams. And it's Teodosic in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And it's the one thing that this Clippers franchise just, they can't seem to escape. And that's drama. I mean, every year there seems to be one odd story coming out from this team. You have to think that it wears on their ability to stay focused over the course of a season.
That's the kind of shot you want him to take every time. He just happened to miss that time.
Kicks it to Harrell. Decker with it, picked up by Brown. Decker passes to Williams from 11 feet away, and it's the Clippers scoring again. And with the Clippers and their drama, most recently, Greg, it had been Blake's off-the-court incident and the team convincing DeAndre Jordan to stay.
Yeah, and there's a reason why the Clippers play in the land of Hollywood dramas, right? I mean, you would think if they can make it through a season drama-free, they could be scary.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Harrell setting the pick for Williams. Pass to Teodosic. From outside, off the mark. Here's Smart. Another shot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Baines.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Simple rule of team rebounding. Everyone needs to box out someone when the shot goes up. A number of assignments were missed right there.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Clippers lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. So Phoenix will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe teams up with Booker in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Chandler, and it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. On defense, Phoenix. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Chandler with the steal. Here's Booker. Off on the layup.
Still believe that the Nuggets play their best when the ball is moving around. They rely on ball movement to create shots and open up opportunities. They don't have a lot of great isolation players.
Chandler's shot good.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Love to see passes to guys on the move that are on target. They don't break stride.
Lets a floater go, and Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. Jackson drives in, and stolen by Harris. Pass to Jokic. Nelson dishes to Millsap, and there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Fareed's checked in for Millsap. Martin comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Murray's subbed in for Harris. And for the Suns, Williams, he's checked in for Chandler. Warren comes in for Chris. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now, here's Warren. Feeds it to Williams. Knight for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Knight against Nelson. And the pass to Jokic. 3 seconds left. No good on that one.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns ahead, up by 3.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Very physical, very active. Their defense has all the components needed to get stops.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ulis is out there with Brandon Knight. Then it's Williams. Then there's Jared Dudley. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. Denver making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And then for Phoenix, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Williams. Bender comes in for Warren. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Knight. And there's a little bit of a question as to where Jamal Murray will line up in the NBA. He's played both point guard and shooting guard in the past and has the skills to play either position comfortably.
And I think Murray has shown he can play the shooting guard proficiently. But it'll be interesting if this team sees him as a point guard long term. Didn't play that at UK, so a bit behind the curve in that sense. But with his scoring, however, you just want him on the floor no matter where he lines up.
We have to talk about Paul Millsap with glowing remarks to his skill set. One of the most skilled power forwards the NBA has, and you look up and down the stat sheet, he'll do it all. He'll block and steal and rebound and have assists. And oh, by the way, now able to stretch the floor out as a three-point shooter.
Chris, he's checked in for Jared Dudley. Bledsoe kicks to Ulis. Over in the corner, Bender misses the three. And Millsap, since moving to the Eastern Conference, Brent, finally enjoying the recognition he deserves.
Yeah, a multiple-time All-Star, and he just keeps getting better. Even as he enters his 30s, Paul Millsap puts up impressive statistics.
Jokic has checked in for Denver. Nelson comes in for Murray. And then for Phoenix, Jackson comes in for Bender. And it's Devin Booker in for Ulis. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. They get a hand on it. Nelson outside. Pass to Jokic. Lets the three fly. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Nuggets lead by 2.